First, I apologize. I am not tech savvy. I can't figure out YouTube or any of that other stuff. Second, I have a granddaughter. She's 7 months old. You'll probably hear her shortly. Anyway, here's my speech. Who needs college? Why does anyone need to go to college? This is a question now being asked around the country. For years, students were made to push harder so they could get into a good school. Vocational education was for the lower performing students, those that didn't fit a certain mold. Now the push has come full circle and vocational education is popular again. In fact, they're funding it. Go to college later if you want to, but learn a trade and start your career. That's what students are being told now. I'm going to show you that vocational education is gaining ground. Think about this for just a moment. Do you ask your plumber, mechanic, or carpenter, do they have a college degree? Does it really matter? I would submit no. Are they good with their hands? Can they fix the problem? Can they find the problem? If they're really, really good, who cares if they have an AS degree or an AA degree? Excuse me. Students need to find their niche. Not be forced in mind-numbing classes where they're never going to use what is being forced upon them. Example, algebra. Unless you're a math teacher or working for NASA, you're not going to use it. I'm not against higher education. I'm really not. After all, I'm trying to finish my AS degree so I can add EMT to our curriculum. But 32 years of public safety experience, 25 years of teaching this very same class, and I am now being made to get a degree. Is this going to make me better? Is a better teacher? In some ways it may, but doesn't the experience count for anything? So, do we really need to come out of high school and go right into college? I would have to submit that we don't need to do that. Vocational education is what is needed. Having vocational education in the high schools can actually help kids stay in school. When they are there for something that they enjoy, it cuts down on discipline problems. Attendance is good, and they can't wait to get into the class and start learning. Data has shown that high school students who are engaged in classes that they enjoy will work harder in the classes that they don't enjoy just so they can stay in the classes they like. Most of the classes that they like are vocational type of classes where they are learning a skill. Teaching someone how to use tools, fix a small engine, work with patient care is something that you can build upon and grow into a career. It's relevant to them. Data from Workforce Education at the Florida Department of Education has also shown that students who enjoy these types of classes are more likely to stay in school and graduate. These classes help with discipline, absenteeism, and dropout rates. All in all, students who enjoy school and stay in classes, moreover, students who are learning something relevant that will be used in life will do better in classes than the ones that they don't enjoy. They can stay in the ones that they do enjoy. Another point to be brought out, you're going to have those students who are academically brilliant. They can go into math, they can go into English, they can go into science classes, and they ace them. But if you actually try to get them to change a spark plug, they can't do it. So those students, yes, they should go to college. Academically, they're going to do wonderful. But those students who don't do well in math, don't do well in English, don't do well in science, can change not only the spark plug, but take the engine apart and put it back together and have it running better. They don't really need to go to college because they're good at what they do. They found their niche. So, is there room for vocational education? I would have to say yes. There definitely is room for vocational education. And the more that we put it into the high schools, the easier it's going to be for students to come out with certifications that they can go get a job with. Because not everyone is going to have the money to go to school. I myself worked my way through school. I mowed the yards, or actually mowed the city park. Poor Miss Hummels' rose bushes didn't fare very well, but that's a whole nother story. Anyway, vocational education is gaining ground. Money for vocational education is being poured into it. Better equipment, letting people who actually do the job teach the class. That's my personal belief. Thank you very much.